Morning, everybody. I'm out here with my brother today. Where are we at? I'm spinning around the wrong way. There we go. So, a couple of things changing for this week. First, I'm adding this 10-pound. It's a sandbag into my ruck. So we'll see how that goes. And then the other thing you can see my brother's holding here, figures for veterans. It's only fitting that we carry our stars and stripes with us, so we're going to be carrying this on the walk today. So, all right, here we go. Well, when we got back from the ruck, my phone was at 1%, and I didn't think I was going to have enough battery life to do the devotion then. So let's just run through it now. All right, so today's devotion is titled The Faith to Believe, and this is from Hebrews 11, verse 31. It says, "By faith the harlot Rahab did not perish with those who did not believe when she had received the spies with peace." So Rahab was a Canaanite, a worshiper of idols. She was also a harlot living within the massive walls of Jericho. For her house was on the city wall. She dwelt on the wall. That's from Joshua 2:15. When Joshua sent 2 men to spy out the city of Jericho, it happened that they came to Rahab's house. When the king of Jericho was informed that spies had infiltrated the city and were at Rahab's house, they sent men to find them. Rahab feared God, not the king. By faith, she hid the spies on her roof under the stalks of flax. She cleverly detoured the king's men to go find them elsewhere. And that's in Joshua 2, verses 2-7. Rahab had peace about protecting the spies from Israel. Why did she hide them? Rahab had come to faith in God of Israel. Although lengthy, read carefully her declaration of faith in the God of Israel. "I know that the Lord has given you the land, that the terror of you has fallen on us, and that all the inhabitants of the land are faint-hearted because of you. For we have heard how the Lord dried up the water of the Red Sea for when you came out of Egypt, and what you did to the 2 kings of the Amorites, Sihon and Og, whom you utterly destroyed. And as soon as we heard these things, our hearts melted, neither did them remain any more courage in anyone because of you. For the Lord your God, he is God in heaven above and on earth beneath." That's Joshua 2, verses 9-11. Rahab helped the spies of Israel because she believed, by faith, in their God. When the walls of Jericho fell, she had hung a scarlet cord from her window, symbolic of redemption. Rahab and her family were saved. She married a prince of Israel, and, showing God's grace, her name is recorded in the genealogy of Jesus Christ, and that's in Matthew 1:5. Listen, God does not choose perfect people, but imperfect people. Will you be among the redeemed? Do you have your own declaration of faith? Here's a quote from Charles Wesley. It says, "Faith, mighty faith, the promise sees and looks to God alone, laughs at impossibilities and cries, 'It shall be done.'" So again, we're challenged in here to let God use us as imperfect people, because we're all imperfect, but God can use us in mighty ways. So I just want to encourage you to see how God is going to use your life and your story to impact his kingdom. So yeah, just remember that everybody is imperfect. Jesus was the only perfect person. So we're all imperfect, and we can read a lot of stories in the Bible about how God uses imperfect people to impact his kingdom. So I just want to encourage you with that today. So have a great day, everybody.